Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is container. So one of the things that I've noticed about a lot of us who are highly sensitive and empathic is our capacity to flow into whatever container, whatever boundary, whatever limitation the other people in our life are creating for us. And that as highly sensitive and empathic people, we have a remarkable capacity for intimacy. We have a remarkable capacity for emotional depth. And I think that many of us have an ability to follow somebody into the deepest, darkest depths of their psyche, of their soul. And that a lot of times we will flow and follow as far as somebody will let us go. And this, I do believe, is one of the things that makes us so good at what we do, especially as healers, as teachers, as intuitive guides, as dear, dear, beloved friends, and as lovers and intimate partners. These are things that allow us to be so present with other people. The challenge, though, is that if we're always flowing and we're never able to stop ourselves from flowing, if we're always basically like water that is constantly just moving up to the edges of whatever container is being created or provided for us, but we are never creating the container for ourselves, the challenge is that we're always going to be in that situation where we're dependent on the outside to define the form, to define the terms. And we can end up getting extremely exhausted, extremely depleted, and taken advantage of, because as long as we are not able to decide how far we want to extend ourselves, and we have some kind of boundary or filter or protective container that keeps us in our own personal space, but we're always moving out to whatever boundaries or limitations somebody else is offering, that's going to mean that we don't have the choice to stop, and that we don't necessarily have the ability to protect ourselves when we find ourselves going beyond what we can reasonably afford to do. So one of the things that I have found is that especially as I get older, that in order to really grow, in order to really come to another level of health as an empath, really learning how to define my own container has been an incredibly important thing to do. So first, recognizing the tendency to just flow into whatever external container is there, and then to really start asking myself, what do I really want this to be like? And what are my limits? What works for me right now? How far do I really want to be going into this? And where do I feel comfortable stopping? So my question to you right now is, where are you at in this whole container thing? Are you in that place where you're like water that just flows into whatever anybody provides, and that you're all finding yourself just going as far as somebody will allow you to? Or are you in a place where you're sort of looking at these boundaries and thinking about the container and thinking about your limitations and maybe considering what kind of limits you want to have? Or perhaps you do have a container, and if you do, are you happy with the container? Is it working for you? Have you defined terms that really fit your needs? Or is there something you could do to adjust it so that it would be even better for you? So, I would love to hear what you have to say about all of this. Please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I'm wishing you peace. I am wishing you ease. And I also am wishing you that ability to really determine your own container. Now, in the meantime, I also want to mention something to you, because obviously this whole highly sensitive empathic thing is totally my jam. And right now I have something really special that I've created just for the holiday season, and that is my Holiday Help for Empaths guide. And if you go to holidayhelpforempaths.com, You can sign up and get immediate access to the Holiday Help Guide. It's got all kinds of tips. It's got all kinds of spiritual and strategic solutions to really support you, to keep your head above water, and to get you through this holiday season in a way that you aren't feeling like water that has just gone all the way under the bridge and beyond. So please go to holidayhelpforempaths.com, go sign up for your own guide, get some help to get through these holidays, and let me know what you think of it. So in the meantime, I'm wishing you peace, I'm wishing you ease, and until tomorrow, I'll see you later. Peace.